Welcome to Daily Sports Recap from Tip to Kick. That is Daily Sports Recap from Tip to Kick. Today we're going to be going over some NBA, MLB, and a little bit of NFL, and maybe some horse racing. Let's get right into it. By the way, that intro is by Mr. Ed Ryan. That is Ed Ryan on Spotify. Go to Spotify, go to Ed Ryan, and you will not be disappointed. All right, we're going to talk about our regular MLB, NFL, and NBA. But first, we're actually going to just do a small little part on the Kentucky Derby, since this is a big horse race. I just want to talk about how phenomenal it is. I think it's the best put on show in sports. So let me explain. Okay, they make an hour, longer than an hour of a show about something that doesn't last 3 minutes. I think that's pretty phenomenal. But let's actually get into who won. Okay, so my horse was Commandment. I had 1 in 5 odds of winning. And Commandment sold the clip. Okay, I was pretty angry because we had some money on it and sold the clip. Anyways, the horse that won was Golden Tempo, who had 23 and 1 odds. So, yeah. Golden Tempo was in last place out of 18 in the 18 horse field and won. So yeah, this was pretty crazy to watch. It was actually pretty exciting. Usually I don't think of horse racing as that exciting, but they took off. Golden Tempo was the last, and then if you watch that replay, he's like last and then just picks up the gas and just wraps all the way around, takes a long path and cuts into first, and he wins. This was the first female trainer to win the Derby ever, and good job to the jockey Jose Ortiz and the trainer Cherry DeVal. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. Okay, now on to some NBA. Mini hoop and a miss. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to say this. I am sorry that I did not make an episode. This episode will be going over the weekend sports. And then we're also going to talk about, what's to look forward. But I'm really sorry that I did not make an episode on the weekend. I had some family matters to attend to. That will not happen usually. Usually I'm every day, and I might forget a day, but usually never two. That is extremely rare for me, and I do apologize for that. Okay, the first round of the playoffs officially wrapped up this weekend. So, yeah. We are we are getting into it, and it gets more exciting as it goes. So we had some crazy Game 7 victories in the Eastern Conference. Okay, the 76ers. I wanted to talk about this game. The Celtics blew a 3-1 series. That is absolutely horrid. Okay, now let's give the 76ers, let's give the Celtics some grace. Joel Embiid did come back, but 3-1? You had this game in the bag. You needed one more game, and the 76ers beat them 109-100 in Game 7. Joel Embiid had 34 points, 12 rebounds, and Maxey had 30 points, 11 rebounds, leading Philly to their second round. We've talked about how good this Philly team is. Usually, the second seed will be playing a worse seed, but they're playing 7, and this is because of Philly's injuries that they were at 7, but they're actually a good team. So this was tricky for them in their first game, but I did not think that they would blow this. This is a huge blow, and pretty embarrassing to have them end their season like this. And it makes you wonder about their coach's tenure, because look, he just lost a 3-1 series that everyone thought they had in the bag. That's a big mistake. Yeah, hard loss there. Good job, 76ers. Big comeback for them. They played great basketball. And I've been saying, I called it, okay? I said that series would be the most exciting to watch, and it was. That's the kind of knowledge you get from this podcast. I told you guys, watch Celtics 76ers. It's the most exciting one in this series. And it proved to be. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we had some Pistons and Cavaliers advanced Sunday. The Detroit Pistons, they beat those Magic 119-94, also completing a comeback from a 3-1 deficit. That's pretty big for them. Good job to those Pistons. The Cavs have held off a big comeback that was threatening to happen by the Raptors to win 114-102. Jarrett Allen He absolutely cooked in this game with 22 points and 19 rebounds to secure that series win. All right, in the second round matchups, the ones that are now set is Eastern Conference, Pistons, 1 seed versus Cavaliers 4 seed, Knicks 3 seed versus 76ers 7 seed, Thunder 1 seed versus 4 seed Lakers, and 2 seed Spurs versus 6 seed Timberwolves. I think the interesting games will be Knicks 76ers, Spurs Timberwolves, I would say, and I'd say these are all interesting games. I'm going to watch the Knicks 76ers game just because it's exciting to watch some 76ers play. It just really is exciting to see them play. And the Knicks are a strong team for them to play, so I think that'll be a great series. Okay. So game 2 begins tonight with the 76ers and Knicks at 8 and the Timberwolves and Spurs at 9:30. So we're going to break those games down next episode, but I would definitely watch the 76ers and Knicks game, and I'd probably watch both games, actually. Hit them with the split screen because these are going to be exciting playoff games. I'm super excited. Yeah, really excited. Almost forgot to tell you guys that the Spurs game, I was just going to say a little note about the Spurs game. I forgot to. That's why I did the little. The Spurs and the Timberwolves series will be pretty interesting, seeing as the Timberwolves lost their 2 best players. So I definitely think it'll be interesting to see how they play. I think the Spurs are looking pretty good, but the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. So that's not an easy team to beat. So we'll see. That'll also be interesting. Okay, now we're going to get into some MLB. Again, we're just going to go over what happened during the weekend because I missed it. Okay. May 26th, so we saw some huge explosions from Yankees and Braves, and there are some injuries that we're going to talk about for the Twins and Mets that kind of killed them. All right. The New York Yankees actually absolutely gave belt to Baltimore, capped an 11-3 win on Sunday behind a 2-run homer from Aaron Judge earlier in the week. Cody Bellinger powered a 9-4 victory with a 4-hit 2-home run performance. I'm an O's fan. We know this. I'm an O's fan. What to say? I feel like we've been rebuilding for a few years. I think we should be a little better. I do think we should be a little better. There are a lot of teams right now that should be a little better. But we always surprise people. We are always a surprising team. So I think we have not reached the point where we're going to surprise anyone. Yankees are a great team. I'm not sad about losing to them. I would rather lose against teams that are good than obviously lose to people who are just horrible. Anyways. Atlanta is absolutely flexing, scoring 20 runs over 2 days against the Rockies. Now we know the Rockies aren't too great of a team, but anyways, that is a lot of runs. Jonah Heim drove in 5 runs in Sunday's 11-6 win, while Drake Baldwin reached base 4 times in Sunday's 9-1 game. We knew Atlanta was going to be good. They've been good for a while, so not really surprised here. But also, they're really not that good. Sorry, the Rockies aren't really that good of a team, but still a big win for them, a lot of runs. Okay. Joe Ryan left his Sunday start against those Blue Jays earlier due to some elbow soreness, a major concern for his Minnesota team who is struggling with their bullpen. The Twins are not having a great season, and they really don't need anyone injured. Speaking of a team that is not having a great season and does not need anyone injured, the Mets' Ronnie Marcio suffered a fractured thumb on his slide into first base Saturday and is expected to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. Good God. The Mets are horrible. We know that they actually did break that losing streak, but they still had a horrible losing streak. And they do not need stars play. They do not need any players getting injured, because if they have even a chance at winning, they're going to need all their players. And if he's out to 6 to 8 weeks, not looking good for the Mets. We've talked about how baseball season is not looking good for the Mets. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's like watching the Jets play baseball. It's pretty bad. All right, as of today, we got some league standings. Okay. AL East, we have New York Yankees 23-11. Second place, we got the Tampa Bay Rays 21-12. AL Central, we got Guardians 18-7. Second place, we got Tigers 18-17. Oh, sorry, 18-17. Yeah. AL West, we have Athletics 18-16 and Texas Rangers 16-18. NL East, we have Braves 25-10 and Marlins 16-18. NL Central, we have Cubs 22-12. Cincinnati Reds 20-14. And in the NL West, we have Dodgers, no surprise there, 21-13. And Padres 20-13, who we haven't really highlighted them, having a great season. And to keep up with that record from the Dodgers, great sign for your team. Obviously, already championship team, the Dodgers, looking to repeat again. So that's big. That's a big how do I say this? Big boost for them to see that they can keep up with a team such as the Dodgers. All right, now we have some NFL recap over the weekend. Okay, obviously there was no games because we're in the off season. But anyways, there was a lot of action. Okay, so we had some minicamp and roster moves. The focus this weekend was these mini camps that were newly drafted players and undrafted free agents took the field to show off their skills for the first time, fighting for a place. Chiefs took over 100 rookies, including all 7 draft picks and 20 undrafted free agents, completing a 3-day camp at the team facility. Cowboys signed 6 of its 7 draft picks, including first-rounder Caleb Downs. The camp also featured those early evaluations of the first-round pick Malachi Lawrence. The Raiders' number 1 overall pick Mendoza skipped his White House visit with the Indiana National Championship team to ensure he was present for the start of the team's activities, which shows dedication from him, which is a great sign, and a young quarterback, and for the Raiders, a hopeful franchise player. On Monday, May 4th, the Packers signed the 16-year veteran quarterback Tyrod Taylor to back up Jordan Love, and we'll see how that's going to go. A lot of veterans have been signing, so we'll really see how that goes down. All right. The Panthers exercised their fifth-year options for QB Bryce Young, Bears right tackle Darnell Wright, Eagles for Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith, and the Indianapolis Colts declined that fifth-year option for QB Anthony Richardson. Okay, the NFL is expected to release that season schedule May 12th and May 4th, between May 12th and May 14th. We're obviously going to take a look at that once it comes out. Though rumor has it could be pushed back to the 18th, and I hope it is not, because we want to get that in soon and talk about it and break it down. We're definitely going to have like an NFL analyst here with us to talk about it. But it is pretty hard to get people to come on this podcast. So if you know anyone that wants to come on the show, or if you're a viewer that wants to talk NFL on the show, and you have some knowledge, email us at tiptokick@gmail.com. That is tiptokick@gmail.com. And we'll definitely take you in and talk if you really want to talk. That's really it for our show. If you have an email, as always, email tiptokick@gmail.com. That is tiptokick@gmail.com. We'll shout you out. We'll read your listener mailbag. We actually have a listener mailbag from Lyndon. You guys need to talk about some NFL, is what he said here. Yeah, that's what he said. Some NHL rather. Okay. If you guys want to email us, we will listen to your mailbags. And as these playoffs go on, we'll sneak in a little segment for the NHL. That really shows that, if you email us, we will shout you out. We will take your emails into consideration. One part about watching a young podcast is that if you email us, we will talk about you, because we do not get many emails. So if you email us, you're almost guaranteed to get a shout out. So just email us with your thoughts, concerns, shout outs. This is Christian. Thank you for that podcast.